Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to receive messages for the sign of Virgo. Virgo is the 6th on the Zodiac sign. Their element is Earth, and they are the second Earth sign. Okay. Alright, Virgo. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. I pre-shuffled my cards before, right? I keep seeing some, I keep feeling some kind of, not stubbornness, but blockage. Something is blocking something. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. I pre-shuffled. Normally I just shuffled once, but for some reason I needed to shuffle more on yours. Alright, let's see what happens here. Okay, what do we have for our Virgos? Ooh, sneakiness. Temperance. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, you get the 7 of Swords. Okay. So to me, the 7 of Swords, look at this person. Look at the card. It's like this person, or there's people around you, or this could be you, but there's people around you who are being sneaky, who are gossiping about you, who are talking about you, which makes sense because, you know, being a Virgo, you guys are beautiful energies, beautiful souls. You guys are hard to understand for some people, and for some people that hardness is beautiful because it makes you guys mysterious. Being that you guys are the Virgin, fresh, new, you know, there's not much experience and much knowledge behind the Virgin because you're a virgin. It's the purity in it. So it's either this, your shadow side is taking away from your purity, or this is other people being sneaky around. Okay, other people are trying to get what they can, or this is you trying to get as much as possible, trying to come up. Okay, so this is not a good energy regardless if it's yours or someone else's. Okay, this could mean that you are going into this survivor mode because you need to obtain as much possible because you feel like you're either being threatened or you feel like your livelihood is being threatened. So you are going to discuss things with other people, and you're going to say, this is mine and that is yours. Don't touch mine and I won't touch yours, or something like that. I also sense this somebody who's trying to walk out, somebody who's trying to leave, someone who or is planning on leaving. This is someone who told himself, you know, I've had it, I cannot do this, I can't handle this. It's not that you can't handle this, you don't want to be a part of this. Okay. The 7 of Swords is someone who's not aggressive with what they want. They're being passive aggressive. Okay, so the swords are about communication. It's about intellect, right? So maybe you are verbalizing your situation to other people. Again, you are discussing what you want and you are discussing what you don't want. Okay, it's like setting a boundary and saying, look, I'm not going to be aggressive. I'm going to be assertive. I want this and I don't want that. Respect me or you will have to deal with me. This is, you know, these are just words. You know, you're going at it with other people, you're going at it with yourself, you're going at it with your subconscious. Your subconscious is freaking you out, so therefore you're starting to freak yourself out. Your conscious is freaking itself out. It's trying to it's just trying to deal with the situation as it's happening, but the situation is not something you wanted. This is a situation that you want nothing to be part of. You don't want to be a part of this. Okay, and that's the energy you're coming out of, or your past energy. Okay, so that's a good thing. This is something that already happened, or it's happening and it's about to end, this energy. Okay, When you have hope and faith, you realize that this sneaky energy is the bad one, the dark energy, the fear, the doubt, the suspicious, the paranoia. And that's how I see this is someone being paranoid with their thoughts. So Virgo, if you are verbally abusing yourself, or you're telling yourself, your thoughts are self-sabotaging yourself, or you don't allow it. Okay, keep your thoughts pure like a Virgo. Keep your thoughts clean. Keep your intentions pure like a Virgo, and this energies will fade away. When you reconnect with your pureness of the pure heart, then those anxieties, depression, anxious, all those evil energies go away. Excuse me. Okay? Replace these sneaky, vindictive energies, thoughts actually. Yeah, careful with your thoughts, because swords are thoughts. You are self-sabotaging yourself. You are setting up yourself for failure. When situations arise in your family, or in your life, or in your situation, allow them to come in, allow them to unfold, and then release them and heal them. Okay? So your thoughts are getting the best of you, in other words. That's how I'm going to leave it there. Okay? Now I'm going to use, I have 3 decks. This is the Oracle deck. To me, the tarot is the vision of what's here in front of you and on earth. To me, this Oracle deck is the vision from space, or the third eye, or the third party. Someone who doesn't know you, but someone who sees your life and is going to comment it on. So it's going to give you some form of suggestion. That's what the Oracle does. Okay? It expands, separates itself from Earth, it goes into space, and it sees your life and your situation from space. Okay? That way you have the 3 perspectives. Earth, space, and then I have one more. The unknown, the spirit, what you can't see. Okay? So, again, I pre-shuffle my cards before the readings, so I don't spend too much time on shuffling. But I do like to shuffle at least once or twice in front of you so you can verify that it's been shuffled. See? This is very important. This is very serious. Remember, I said self-sabotage. Your thoughts can be destructive. You're becoming paranoid. You're becoming sneaky. You're becoming... But look, yeah, you are. What are you clinging on to? If you're trying to move into your future through these gates, you're trying to bring the past into the future. That's what you're going to bring. Right there, the Tower. Self-destruction, or the energy of destruction is going to come in. Why? Because you are attracting it. It's the law of attraction. If you are being sneaky, paranoid, if you're being vindictive, if your thoughts are getting the best of you, well, you're going to attract that. So we have to stop that. We have to switch you, Virgo. Okay. I'm not sure what happened, but it's normal considering all the crap that's been going on. So this is normal, and you can, you have a major arcana in your reading, and it's the most beautiful one that's going to balance all of this destructive energy. Okay. Because your future is calling you. But again, you want to bring your past with you. It's not going to work. No matter how far you get into the future, if you bring the baggage from the past, that past is always going to be in the future. So you'll never meet the future because you've always bring your past. Does that make sense? Release that bad habit of thoughts. Be careful with your thoughts. Be careful with that self-sabotage. Be careful with the paranoia. Be careful with the me. I want this. Only me. It's not a healthy energy. Okay? So look what's happening. The Tower comes in. The crumbling. It's showing you how it's separating. because you're separating yourself. It should be one, but you're separating, and that's going to fall on each side. You're separating yourself. Your conscious and your subconscious. This is like, anyway, you're not connected with your conscious and your subconscious. They're separated. Something's happening there. Something happened. Okay? Now, it's confirming from space that that is the issue. Now you are going to get advice from the unknown, the Holy Spirit, the universe, God. These are the kind of messages that this deck gives. Visualization. Thank you. Okay. When you have a vehicle and it's full of gas and you get on there and you start it and you go, you're trying to get to your destination. If you don't visualize, if you don't have a map, if you don't know where you're going, you can drive all you want for all your life and you'll never get to a destination, or you'll never get to the next place or the next state, the next country, the next whatever, the next stage in life. Nope, you'll be in that car going in circles, making U-turns, driving around Earth a couple of times, because you have no visualization of what you want, where you're going to, what you need. And that's what it's telling you. Look at these. Both of these are ugly cards. Sorry. Okay. Both of these are pretty ugly cards. They're dark. They're sneaky. Look at the face. This person is like smiling, like sneaky. I took all of these. I dropped some, but I'm taking as much as I can. It's being sneaky. They're stealing. This is somebody who, in the middle of the night, got up and stole all the gold and left. And in the morning, everyone's like, what? But doesn't realize that everyone's going to find out what that person did, and no matter where it goes, life is going to crumble, because they're going to be, that's a criminal, that person stole that. You see, eventually it's going to crumble. So what they're saying is you are living life without a purpose. Sorry, I don't want to say it like that. You are living life with a purpose, but you don't know what the purpose is. How's that? Okay? I mean, you have an inkling, but you're not sure what it is. And that's because you really haven't taken the time to visualize what you want. What does your world look like? What does a happy life look like to you? What does a happy home look like to you? You have to visualize these things, because the universe, that's the way they understand, is when you visualize something, because then when you visualize something, it's pure. It allows the information to go to your brain, and the brain puts out the vibration, and the universe picks it up, and now the universe knows what it can give you that's going to make you happy. Okay, there's a law that the universe cannot, what they call it, free will. We have free will. Even God cannot step in. He gave us free will. So, but they always instill on us growing up, you got to dream of what you want, make your dreams come true. Everything's about dream. What do you want to do when you grow up? You have to visualize it. And if no one asks you what you want to be when you grow up, then you don't know. And that's how you proceed in life. You don't know. You just go, but you don't know what. So it's until if a young person knows from a young age what it wants to be, a doctor, a lawyer, an artist, or whatever, most likely it's going to get there, because it has some form of a map, some form of a what is that, a syllabus? Yeah, something. It has something to guide it, right? But when you have nothing, then it's hard for the universe to say, well, I can give this person, I keep giving this person these things, but this person is not appreciative, and it's not making that person happy. But I cannot tap into the brain and see what that person wants. Otherwise, the universe would already do it, and we wouldn't have to pray or speak or talk to the universe. It would already know what we want. But we have to visualize. And when we visualize, we put out that vibration into the universe, and the vibration goes, and the universe says, okay, now I know what this person wants. I'm still not going to give them exactly 1,000,000% of what that person wanted, but it's going to be as the same, or it's going to be as good. Remember, your perception of what you want and reality are two different things, but it's a way of communicating. Again, when you visualize and dream, then the spirit will, you know, if you want transportation, if you're dreaming about transportation, you never know. You're thinking about a Lexus, a Mercedes. Sure, cool. But the universe says, well, that's not quite where that person wants to lead, so I'm not gonna, you know, you might get the Ford or you might get the whatever, the Chevy or something. And it's just to get you to the next step, and then from the next step you'll get a nicer car or whatever. It's just like it gives you what you want, but it doesn't give it to you all at once, because then what's next? That's it. You got everything you wanted, and what's next in life? That's it. Nothing left. See? So dream about it. You'll get something similar to your dream, and it's up to you to either accept it and appreciate it, or keep moving on up. Visualize something bigger and better, and then they'll keep going. They'll work with you, okay? But that's what you have to do, because otherwise, this sneaky, paranoid, I just need to stop there. That's just, look how much better this looks. Look at this card. It's a mermaid, a merman. It's a male or female. It's no. This person is visualizing his or her life. Okay? That's how it works. All right. Wow, that was 16 minutes on one card. The next card, well, I don't have to say much about these two, that's why. Okay, so the Temperance is about balancing out the both, the fire and the water, the action and the emotion, okay? Or two extreme energies. This is one extreme energy, okay? And this is another extreme energy. So there you are, okay? However you want to see it. If you want to see it this way, I have a purpose, hold on. The Temperance, the high major arcana, this powerful energy, this god comes down, and she's able to, he or she is able to control these two major situations or elements, okay? When you put fire and earth together, fire and water, water can put out fire and fire can dehydrate and put out the water, right? But if they are balanced, the water and fire can create warm water. You can boil, you can cook, you can make soups, you can make all kinds of blanched vegetables, you can do all kinds of stuff, right? When they work in balance, both energies. So now look, fire, sneaky action, fire, just a little, you know, chaotic, just burning stuff up. And on this hand, this cup is water, emotion. See how the cards are even talking, communicating? So it's up to you, okay? You got to balance these two emotions, these two extremes out. You got to balance them out, okay? Not too much visualization and not too much sneakiness. Combine them both. See what happens. This is what's going to happen, okay? All right, let's go ahead and, but yeah, the Temperance is about, she's a major arcana, so this is a major change that has to happen. Otherwise, you cannot, your future does not look good if you don't finish that. I cannot, it blocks me from even looking, okay? That's how extreme this energy is. This person is very sneaky, this energy. It's like the devil energy, okay? So, it's convincing you to take your past with you. It's convincing you to take your old habits, your old routines, your old with you, okay? It's convincing you. But no, that's not how it works. All right, so again, the Temperance. This energy is about having patience. This is also balancing out those two energies. It's also about healing. This is also about moderation, okay? None of those cards represent, none of those words that I say describe this. This is the opposite. This is where you want to be. Now you see what I'm saying? They want you to see the extremes where you are. This is going to cause you jail. This is going to cause you hospital. This is going to cause you breakdown. Don't do it. Visualize what you want. Visualize what you need. And then allow patience to come in. Allow the universe to obtain those things for you. It takes time. If you are this kind of person that when you want change, it happens overnight, that's the problem. There are small changes that happen overnight, but the big changes happen over time. And that's what it's saying. after you do this, because this is going to take time for you to heal and do all that anyway. So use the energy of the Temperance. It reminds me of the Virgo. You know, she's very pure, she's very innocent. She wants these two elements to work together because they're actually very powerful together. Okay, otherwise you have one element, fire, or you have the other element, water. But together, again, you can create saunas, hot tubs. You can create soups, you can cook food. You know, it's like you heat up water and they work together. Okay? So that's you. That's the Virgo. Work your magic, Virgo. Work that magic. All right, let's see what the oracles have for you. Again, their vision is from space. They're going to give you exactly what you need to know. See? The warrior is within. The warrior shouldn't be on the outside. The warrior is something that it is within you. And that's the energy that the Virgo has. She's the warrior. She is so pure that it's hard to penetrate her thoughts and her emotions and everything because she carries that pure, innocent energy of the Holy Spirit, right? But it can be corrupted. Don't get me wrong, that's the outside. But the inside, the subconscious, is the warrior, okay? Is the Virgo. If you weren't afraid, Virgo, and Virgos are known to be a little bit on the anxiety and anxious and chew their nails, it says if you weren't afraid, what would you do? See what I'm saying? So when you visualize your life back here in the past, and you went into your present and balanced yourself out, your emotions, you heal, you have patience, well, then the warrior comes out from within. He or she's always been within. And the problem was that the warrior tried to come out into consciousness, and that's what it did, because it was confused. But the warrior is in the subconscious. It's not the conscious. When the warrior is in conscious, in reality, this is the way it gets, because it allows the environment to affect it. Okay? When your warrior is within your subconscious, that is better because it's only used when it's needed. And it's such a powerful energy that when crap hits the fan, the Virgo warrior comes out. And look out, because they will cut. They will cut whatever's in front, behind, or around them. Okay? They, again, because they want to keep that pure virgin energy. And the warrior is going to protect the Virgo from within. You don't want that warrior outside, because then it's the opposite. Okay? The warrior won't allow new things to come into your subconscious because it's fighting everything and everyone. But in reverse, it's different. Okay? Your conscious feeds your subconscious, and then your subconscious tells the brain how to react, or what to do, or how to respond. Okay? You have the internal warrior. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't try to use it in reality, because it's going to get you in trouble. Okay? Again, it's going to create this chaos. Okay? Because it's trying to protect itself. But who are you protecting yourself? There's no one around. A kitty cat. But who are you trying to protect yourself from? See? So the warrior is like, well, why is the warrior outside right now? Why? It has to be inside. Okay? Alright, and that's, I think, the balance, what this Temperance card is telling you to do. Is to remain balanced, to push these down where they have to be subconscious. Get rid of your warrior on the outside. Keep the warrior in the inside. Because when the warrior came out, look what it was doing. Okay? Causing destruction and chaos. Crumbling your life with paranoia, anxiety, anxious, all that kind of, doubt, negativity. Okay? Now that's the oracle. That's from space saying, hey, take the time to balance yourself out. Take the time to heal. Take the time, have patience with yourself. And if that's one thing about Virgos, is they do have patience. It's a different kind of patience. That's how they get things done, because they have patience with themselves when they're at their peak. If not, that patience turns into anxiety and worry. But look, That is the advice from the unknown. Is financial flow. Okay. So this is going to get you the results that you want, including finance, obviously. Okay. This is not. So it's up to you. Okay. It's free will. It's up to you. If you stay in this energy and bring it into your present and bring it into your future, good luck. That's all I can say. Because it's right there. It's showing you what this energy is going to bring if you keep bringing it into your, you know. So it stops here. The advice is it stops here. How? By visualizing what you want and how you want to be, or how you want your life to be in 10 years, 5 years, 2 years, whatever. Visualize. Right side of the brain, not the left side. Leave the logic behind. That's the left side, being logic, being paranoid, trying to get the come up, trying to get money, trying to make sure I get what I want, what I can. And no. This left side of the brain is corrupted right now. We need to balance that part of the brain with the right side of the brain. Dream, fantasy, what if instead of what is. Oh, everything sucks. What if we do something different? Will our life still suck? See, like this is what if, that's what is. So it's up to you. Free will. If you do leave this behind and visualize, look what comes in. By visualizing, your energies will balance out, your emotions will balance out, your chi, your aura, everything will balance out. You realize that you have the strength on the outside, but you also have the strength within. And you don't have to bring out the strength out, because when you bring the warrior out from within you, this is what it does, because it's designed to protect you. So it's just trying to protect itself by getting everything it can. Okay? But it's malicious and it's not a good energy. Because whatever you do comes back. So if you do that, sneaky paranoia to other people, then it's going to come back to you. Okay? If someone else is trying to do this to you, don't worry about it. Just visualize what you want, and they'll never be able to penetrate, because you have your visualization. This is so important. This is the reason why they gave us eyes, the gift of sightseeing. Visualize. This is what's going to happen. Financial flow. Once you get here. Otherwise, nope. Chaos, crumbling. Okay, Virgo, I have to say that, sorry. Okay? We're all going through a lot of this crap because of all the crap that's going on in the world with the, quarantine and all that kind of stuff. So it's understandable why it went from doing really good to a little bump on the road. You got this. All the readings so far have been a little bit like this. Okay? So don't take it personal. It's in the air. It's because everyone's conscious mind is worrying about this, worrying about the disease. So that is being put out into the universe. So the universe is returning that energy back to us. So we feel like we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen the next day. The paranoia. It's just because of what's happening. So we have to stay positive, because positive thinking gets positive action. Negative energy, you attract negative energy. Have you been around people or known people who always, something always happens, something bad always happens to me. Oh, my life never goes. And I'm thinking, wow. And I sit there and I observe for years sometimes. And I'm thinking, there's times where I have to just, tell my friends, snap out of it. What are you doing? And you are in that victim mode. And once you're in that victim mode, not even Christ can come and get you out. Well, because of free will. They cannot convince you to get out of that victim mode. Not that you're in, but we're all in that mode because of the collective consciousness. Everyone is, you turn on the TV, it never ends. You turn on the radio, it never ends. You grab your phone and you pick up your phone and it's everywhere. It's like they're blocking us from fulfilling what we really want, visualizing our life. They are showing us vision. I'm saying like the media and all that, are showing us visions of something that we don't want in our life, and therefore it's happening in reality because everyone's visualizing all the crap that's on TV. I'm sorry, we have to be careful with our thoughts, because that's what it does. Okay, so no more of this. Turn off the TV, change the channels. I don't even watch news anymore because it's overwhelming. It's too much of a Look, I know what's going on, and I don't need other people's opinion because I have my own opinion. So that's it, period. There's something going on in the world, it'll eventually pass. We'll have to figure out a way how to get through it. But the news and the radio and everything is just non-stop, back to back to back to back. So anyway, don't need to tell you, you obviously know. But again, financial flow, flowing with the energy within, flowing with the balanced energy with you and the Holy Spirit. This is the warrior, now this is your spirituality. And when you flow, the finances come in. Because look, when you work with spirit, the spirit wants to work with you, right? And they know that in this world, finance or financial energy is very important for us to fulfill or make us happy, or to at least, it makes the world, it makes your life go around. Money, right? And it is. And it's just a fact. So when you work and you balance yourself out and you are in a good vibration, then the vibration of happiness, finances, and love and spirituality come in. It's in the card. Okay. All right. I'm going to leave it there. I would stay here. I would deal with this crap and then move here. Okay. Last but not least, you get the Two of Cups. Beautiful card. Okay. This card is, it's suggesting that there's this very important union that you have to reconnect with. It could be the body, mind, and soul, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. This is like the Trinity. This is you connecting with conscious, subconscious, and the Holy Spirit. This is an emotional connection with someone that you really respect and you really admire. This could be yourself. This could be whoever, a spouse, a friend. This could just be you and the Holy Spirit again, reconnecting yourself to the universe. You, the Holy Spirit, and the universe, whatever. That's what that card is saying. Because you went through this, you released this, you went through this, now this comes in. So I'm just trying to tell you, Virgo. Chewing your nails and worrying and being paranoid is only going to get you that crumbling of your life. Okay? Alright, but when you dream, it balances out your mind, your body, mind, and soul. Therefore, and it's confirming, you become a better person, a stronger person. You become the warrior, right? From within. The flow comes in, the energy, the spirit energy, finances come in, material stuff comes in, and you are a material person. You are a Virgo, you are the second earth sign. So to you, the beauty of materialism is something that it encourages, it re-energizes your soul, because that's your element, earth, material, right? But the Two of Cups is confirming that because you did this union here with these two cups, the two cups reappear, but now they're full of beautiful emotions. There's no trying to balance these two out, corruption or not corruption, but this tense intensity is not there anymore. Now the two cups have appeared up on your reading again, in your future, in a much better energy, calm, collective, bliss. This would be feeling weightlessness, feeling no fear, sensing no fear, sensing happiness, sensing the Holy Spirit, sensing the reconnection with the body, mind, and soul. Okay? That card also represents, obviously, if you're single, it's going to represent that you're going to find someone that reconnects with you. Now, this can be as far as an actual relationship, or this can be a friendship that you really admire, that you guys connect. There has to be something there that has to be released between these people, between these energies. If it's you, the body, mind, and soul, go ahead and talk to the universe. Okay? If it's you and someone that you really admire, that you can maybe help listen to your problems or whatever, go ahead and find that person and reconnect. Okay? Just spill it out. Let it all out. Just vent. Let it all out. That person won't judge you. Because this card represents reconciliation again with yourself, with the Holy Spirit, with your shadow side, with your subconscious. This is like a reconnection with conscious and subconscious. This is reconnection with your light source and your shadow source. This is a reconnection, it's just a reconnection with everything. It's like you need to, well, in this case, you need to dig your feet back on the ground and allow the roots to hold you up. It's like a tumbleweed. The tumbleweed lost its roots, so the wind just blows it and it goes wherever, even if it doesn't want to go that way, it's just being dragged everywhere. And that's how I see you being dragged where you don't want to be dragged. You're being pushed and blown into areas where you don't want to be. But because you're connecting and reconnecting yourself, it's going to shift. You're going to change your route. Something's going to happen there, you'll see. Now let's ask the oracle there. Okay, what messages, what visualization do you have for Virgo? Okay, for this Two of Cups. Here it is. Transformation. There it is. See? You have to go through this transformation, Virgo. You cannot stay in this, again, energy of paranoid and, someone's out to get me energy. Because, again, you are going to attract that because you're putting off a vibration and the universe picks it up and says, okay, well, here you go. You're obviously in that vibration for a reason, so we're just going to give you what you ask for. Ask and you shall receive. And even though you didn't ask, it's the vibration that you're putting out. Your thoughts that are putting out. And that's the same thing as words for them. Okay? So be careful with that. But you have to transform from this to this and finally to this. Okay? Look at what this card represents. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Told you. So the Two of Cups is reconnecting. Remember I said with the source, body, mind, and soul, the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, with a friend, with yourself, reconnecting with yourself, allowing yourself to vent and allowing yourself to see the reconciliation process, right? Okay, well, when that happens, you transform. You go from the caterpillar to the cocoon to the butterfly. Okay, this is the cocoon. Let's say this is the caterpillar. You're in a better state of mind. You know that at one point you are going to transform into a butterfly. So you know at one point your life is going to change, it's going to mold, it's going to unravel into what you want it to. But you have to go through this transformation first. Okay? As you have to. We cannot keep you here. We cannot keep you here in this energy and give you what you want in your future. Because again, when you carry your past through these doors into your future, you'll never get to the future because you're carrying your past. Okay? Or you're carrying that negative energy, that negative aura, or you're carrying that negative karma. Okay, if you want to use karma, that's what that person was doing. Okay? So, now you know the steps that happen. This could take a month, this could take 2 months, this could take a week, this could take 2 weeks. It is all up to you. This could take a day or two. It's how fast you accept things, how fast you heal, and how fast you transform. It's all up to you as far as the time frame. Okay? Now this is advice from the unknown, from the faith and hope. You can't see faith, you can't see hope. Okay, it's just, you feel it. Like, I have faith that my life is going to change. I have faith that I'm going to, all that stuff. I have faith that I'm going to get that job. I hope I hope today's a good day. All those things. You can't visualize those things. It's just happen. Those are the unknown. Like, what is love? It's love. I'm not going to get into all that. Okay, Virgo? You already know what I'm talking about. And here's your advice. There it is. When you feel safe, that's the vibration you put out into the world. When you feel attacked and paranoid, that's the energy you're going to put out into the universe. And whatever you put out, what is it? What goes around comes around. Okay, all our ancestors used those little gosh, what do you want to call them? But another one is, what is it? You spit up. Anyway, there's so many. There's some in different languages that I got lost in translation. But the main one that we all know is whatever goes around comes around. Whatever goes around will come around into your future. Okay? Now, if this energy was here, that's going to come to your future. But unfortunately, this energy is here. Cool. Get rid of it. Transform. If you want caterpillar, butterfly. It makes sense because look, she's got wings, butterfly wings in the past. And before I even pulled out this card, I had brought up the analogy of the caterpillar, the cocoon, and the so whatever you want to see, the caterpillar, the cocoon, and the final stage, the butterfly, where you come out of the cocoon and you fly. You fly because you feel safe. You again, the cards are communicating. Things are changing in the cellular level, deep healing. So that would be the cocoon. And then you come out of the cocoon feeling safe because who has your back? The spirits and your subconscious and your Holy Spirit. And you see, like, you're not roaming the world by yourself. You are being supported and guided. Trust in this. Trust in your reading. Okay? Now you can do this and get this results, or you can do what you've been doing. And I'll leave it up to you. Okay? This is what you're doing. I have nothing to do with this. Alright, Virgo, I hope you have a beautiful day. Now, keep in mind, this is a general reading. If you want a personal reading, please contact me. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, or a simple comment. I would really appreciate a simple comment, because again, it tells YouTube that you guys like my channel, so therefore they will send out my videos to more people. And that's how YouTube works. YouTube works based on searches. It is based on comments, likes and dislikes, and also the interaction that the person has with, someone who visited the channel. But if you don't if I don't receive any comments or any thumbs up, my videos will not get out there to help more people. And my mission is to help as many people as I can, because that's my mission in life. Okay? I love you guys. Have a beautiful day.